Well, good morning. I don't even know what day it is, but I think it's around 8 o'clock or so. We're out here getting all the combines fueled up. Got a guy blowing out all the air filters on the other side of the truck there. We're going through making sure none of the cutting sections on the heads are broke and getting all the mud off of them. It was very wet last night when we shut down. So we have a little bit of an issue there, but we got probably every bit of 250 acres out of the 320 done. So we don't have very much at all today to get done, and then we'll be moving to the next one, which is awesome. But so we're just gonna get equipment cleaned up, warmed up, fueled up, and then kind of sit and wait for the wheat to dry a little bit. It's still probably way too wet for us. But I'll let you know when we get started. Well, what we're doing here is 3 of the combines and my grain cart came over here to a new field. Combine number 7 there is making a little slot for us all to get into the field, and they're going to slowly work on getting pulled into that fence gate. I'm going to just sit back for a minute, let them get in there before I try to get up near them. But the other field, we only got 80 acres left on that one. It is very wet. We actually had to blow the inside of the combines out because of how wet it was last night when we were working. But so we're gonna get punched into this new field and go from there. Well, little update here. It's now 2 o'clock and just got lunch brought to the field. Which, I mean, I don't care. It's still food. And funny enough, it looks to be a brisket sandwich from Smoke Shack in Alva, which is my new favorite restaurant. So that's awesome. I mean, it totally makes up for the day of having to fight with mud and all the horrible issues that come along with mud. But at least I'll be less hangry now. So I'm gonna eat this. We're working on a new field here, or the same field that I took video of us pulling in. Just got 3 combines, only grain cart. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. I don't know if you can see, but that's kind of our loading conditions. Mud ruts, and I have to load the trucks on the tarp side, which is the passenger side, which is really not fun because you can't see where you're putting grain, and you really can't see your pile inside the trailer until you about run it over the sides of the trailer, but it'll all make work. Oh, it'll all work. I think I'm having a stroke. Don't mind me. So, I'm going to eat my sandwich and wait for the next truck. Little update here. We finally got trucks loaded. There was some technical issues and it took a little longer than expected. But we came back here to a new part of the field. You can see it's a very weird, windy, short area. And, I mean, there's not very much over here. But it goes probably, every bit a quarter mile back in, but it's only maybe 200 yards wide. It's a very weird part of the field here, but I thought I'd show you. So you can see that This is kind of tabletop flat up here. There's a ravine on the other side, but it's flat with the rest of the field there. And you can kind of see how it slopes down a little bit and then slopes right back up. I'm sitting on an incline here. And then it slopes down again. So that berm right here by my left tires is one of the terraces. So that's supposed to keep water in the field for the crop. But there's 5 combines in a very small area right here. And there's one behind me yet as well. So I thought that was pretty neat. It's now 4 o'clock. So we probably only have an hour or 2 left and we'll be done with this field. So pretty good progress. Another probably 250 acres down so far. Well, little update here. It is now 5:15 and we are still chugging away. We have roughly, I'd say probably 50 to 80 acres left here, so not too much, and then we'll be done on this one. It's going well. There's a lot of green in this field. I don't know if that's supposed to be a cover crop or if that's not supposed to be there, but regardless, it's a really nice stand of whatever that is, and looks pretty. If nothing else, it'll help catch water, and then if they need to disc it under, they could. But so we're running 4 combines, got one getting worked on right now. It's getting really hot outside, and it's not really dusty in this part, but over in the other part it was really dusty. So my tractor actually had a little bit of a coolant temp issue, just from all the dust getting in the radiator. Just kind of happens out here with all the dust. So shop truck just pulled in. Next time I get unloaded, we're gonna blow out the radiator, make sure everything's nice and blown out, because at the end of the day, if the tractor can't breathe, it can't work. So we need to make sure it has plenty of airflow. And otherwise, not too much new. Oh, I did read a comment just now while I was waiting on combines of people wanting more like video of driving around the field and at what I'm actually doing for why I'm out here. So I have this cell phone holder. I'm gonna use it. I just got to figure out how to use it because it's a little more complicated than I was expecting it to be. So I'll figure out how to do that today and start using that. That way I'm not trying to hold my phone or being distracted while driving, because I don't care to do that, and I'm sure it would be frowned upon. So I will figure that out and take a whole bunch of different videos and time lapses and stuff, and you can see just how much I drive around the field. As of right now, I think I'm sitting close to 100 miles driven since we got down here and started working in the field. And all those miles, other than like 5, are in field driving around, running grain cart. So it's definitely a lot of driving. A lot of logistics, I should say. But otherwise, it's going well, and I'll keep you posted. Well, there's another 320 acres done. They are going to load that cart as much as they can, put whatever they have left on me, and move on to the next one. Got my radiator blown out. Cooling temperature's a lot lower there. The one on the left, a lot lower, and it's in the good region, so all is good. So on to the next one. Well, combines are leaving the field, trying to get through that gate, which is really tight for a combine. They're going to get through. head over to the next field. I have 14,000 on, so I have to wait for a truck. The other grain cart has like 64,000 on, so he definitely has to wait for a truck. We try not to move them with weight on them. That's just a lot of extra wear and tear, and trying to also keep track of how many bushels come out of each field for just documentation purposes. But we got 4 of the 5 combines have hit the road. Got one still sitting here, but he'll head out here pretty soon, I believe. I don't know if you can see him going down the road there. I think we're moving a couple miles north, and then gonna start in on another one. I don't know how many acres that one is, but we're burning through the acres finally. We got more done in the last 2 days than we did all last week, but oh well, it all pays the same. Well, got over here to the next field and immediately got loaded. Now I'm waiting on a truck, so I figured I'd jump out and take some video. There's 2 combines there and 2 behind me. One did end up going down with a head issue. It'll be down for the rest of the day at least, but luckily we still have enough to be productive. Well, that's a wrap for today. Time to go get some sleep. Be back bright and early tomorrow. Thanks for watching and stay tuned next time.